Anyway, look, I've made some figures, and as far as I can tell, at the moment the business is worth about 20,000.
Right, so how much are you offering me?
Well, we'll have to get professionally valued, won't we? But I reckon it'll be about 6,000.
That's not much more than I put in the first place. I wouldn't want to sell out for that.
Well, it's still a tidy sum.
Oh, and how are you managing to get your hands on that amount of money?
Well, that's my business.
Found ourselves a rich sugar daddy, have we?
If you must know, I'm due some money from the criminal injuries people.
What for?
For the rape.
Oh, yeah, right.
Anyway, will you sell to me?
6,000 quid. They're paying you that much, aren't they?
Nearly, yeah. I'm borrowing the balance.
Where from?
It's a private loan.
A private loan?
That's right, yeah.
Don't worry, you don't have to tell me. I know who you're getting the money from. Same person who's loaned me my share to start up with.
What are you talking about?
Look, don't come the innocent with me, because it won't wash. I know it's my brother you're getting that private loan from.
That's ridiculous.
You treat Pete like a piece of dirt and then you use his money. You don't care who you use to get what you want.
I haven't borrowed the money from Pete.
Well, where are you getting it from then?
I don't know. It's a private loan. Ian arranged it.
Private loan? Ian arranged it. You make me want to throw up.
Look, none of this matters, does it? Yes or no, will you sell to me?
Number one, that's the only thing that's ever been important to you.
Okay, I take it then the answer's no.
You're no better than the day you were born. They say you can take the woman out the slum, but you can never take the slum out the woman.
Okay, so you don't want to sell, insulting me is going to make you feel better, is that it?
You always said Pete was lowering himself the day he married you, and she was right.
The bills weren't exactly royalty, you know.
Oh, and you were so la-di-da with your smart clothes, your fancy flat, your little boy done up like a dog's dinner. Well, underneath it all, you were still the same trollop you always were.
Okay, you don't want to sell. Let's just leave it there then, shall we?
And what have you got to be so smug about?
Look, why don't I take half hour off and give us both a chance to
You've
cool
got a
down?
broken marriage behind you, a son who doesn't care who he
We're
rips
supposed to be
off,
talking about the cat.
and a daughter who turned to drugs because her mother didn't want to know her.
That's not true.
Oh, yes, it is. That poor kid Donna, she come here looking for her mum, and look what she found. Oh, no, you weren't interested in her because she was no use to you.
That's not true.
Hey,
we're shut.
Yeah, well,
I said we're closed.
Yeah, sorry.
Lou always said that about you. Keep your eyes on that one. She'll have the coat off your back as soon as look at you, and she was right.
Your mother...
Oh, you're going to call her now, are you? Because the dead can't answer back. Well, I tell you, she might have had her faults, but she always knew right from wrong, and she always did right by her family, which is more than could be said about you.
And let me tell you this, shall I? If your kids have turned out all right, it's no thanks to you. They've managed in spite of their mother, not because of her. And as for Lou, sat in that house like she was the Queen of Bleating England when all she was nothing but an evil-tongued, small-minded old witch.
You?
A small-minded old witch who had nothing better to do all day than to curl her tongue around people's bad luck.
Now,
That's nothing but slander, bad feet,